Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whoever you are, wherever you are, welcome back to the Third Age Competitive League. I am your host, as always, James, aka The Dark 2, aka the creator of Third Age, aka Grass Burner. Gonna stop doing these now. And I am joined here today by the wonderful Anth, who is not on camera, because, I don't know, he's too poor for one? Does it sound about right?
You know, it's something like that.
Sounds about right. We're here for the final game of January with Robin Mahalanier in his first league game, Skeeter and Bob. And it should be an exciting one. Of course, just a couple things to say before I actually let the players know that we're ready for them to begin. We are trialing a new Q&A feature on YouTube. So if you're watching this live with us today at any point, you can ask a question, and we'll be going through those at the end of the stream, me and Anth both. I don't know if he's aware of this yet, but he is now. And yeah, ask us anything. If it's a rules question, if it's a strategy question, if it's something about the league, if you just want to know what my favourite beverage is, I don't know, whatever. You can ask us anything, and we'll be going through those at the end of the stream. Just use the Q&A feature on YouTube. But yeah, let's get into this game. I'm excited for this one, Hans. 4 players today, so that means 1 character we won't be seeing picked. Who do you think it might be?
I'm feeling Rand. That's my guess.
I feel like that's a reasonable assumption. I just don't know what to expect this year. I feel like everyone's been picking different characters from what we've seen so far, and it's really hard to predict what people are going to be going towards. I mean, even you yourself, you know, not picking Rand is just like a bombshell.
Yeah.
What's that about?
Just, well, like I said, in our game, part of it was I know, like, Santa loves fucking with me on Rand.
Sure.
And Perrin's doing well, and generally consistent, so.
Looks like we've got a Nynaeve Perrin Rand from Robin, reigning world champion of the light. And this is the first time we've had you on a broadcast since Robin scored his crown there. How do you feel about Robin being the world champion of the light? Let me ask you that.
No one deserves it more, you know. You put in all the work, all the time.
Great answer. Yeah, I love the same mind. Oh, maybe they were just trying to get cameras in. Oh, wow. But looks like Noah Gwyn today is actually the end result. Why is my mouse just stopped working?
A Gwyn kick, so I figured he'd be
Yeah, he's waiting for the new buffs to come through, I think. Which will be releasing later tonight on the Steam Workshop after this game wraps up, so.
Some very exciting things.
Some very exciting things, yeah. Although I played in a Gwyn game last night and I didn't get to use it tier 3 once, so.
As Matt didn't get to use his either.
Yeah.
So, a little bit of.
Maybe we're just bad. Maybe it's because we're playing against Bob and we should have known better.
Fair enough.
Either way, Skeeter will find a kin to Veer on turn 1, and I was just about to do a quick old blood check, but Robin has beat me to it playing his. It's a great start for him. No other neutral cards from what I can see off the opening hands. Nynaeve's hand's pretty good though. Learning the craft, a shield, and a learn from the best to start with. Not so bad for her. Perrin's gonna have the last embrace. Awarded conversation of spoils of war. Matt's hand not too bad either. Got to learn in the craft of conscripts and a mount up. Decent start for him with the male follower already in the party of Kintivir.
I've already got a channeler in the tavern row for Rand as well.
Yeah,
He'll
yeah.
go out till he can afford it.
Yeah, he's gonna get those discards in at Bell on. Rescue Townsfolk and a Promised Power on the redraw. Both make favour, but both unable to be played by him right now. And Eve picks up an Embrace in the Source in Whitebridge. It's going to be a nice one for her. Go with the shield. And maybe kill off that Barrowin if Rand does get to it. Though he's behind the pack in other players in terms of when he'll have the opportunity to do that. Mahalan here picked up a Portal Stone. Wonder if we'll see him flip that one. Or if he feels like his first league game is not the time for a Portal Stone. I don't know, if it was my first league game, I'd be all in on the Portal Stone.
Racing the Source already in the discard as well. Keys. Yeah, this will be one of those games. Rand never has to worry about finding channelers.
Perhaps. Perhaps indeed. Morgase is picked up by Perrin though. Oh, and I should probably get a poll going, so...
Always like a decent pickup, though a little worse now with Endurance and Two River Folk split up. Arter Hawkwing pulled out by Rand. Can't pick it up, saving the favor for the Barrowin. Oh, Matt has Abel Cawthon. Perrin has Abel Cawthon in the tavern row. Arter Hawkwing. Couladin coming out against the Nynaeve. Gonna kick the Barrowin into the discard, so Rand won't be able to pick that up. See if Perrin goes for the oh no, Perrin can't afford Abel Cawthon either.
No, I already spent money on Morgase, so it's an unfortunate one for him.
Coins. Oh, Morgase costs coins, yeah. I've been Hopwill in Four Kings? No, he's in Camelin. I'm surprised he didn't. I guess Hawkwing's fine.
I mean, he
Lots
could
of
buy
options for
it,
Matt there.
because he's got the discount from Morgase.
Yep, and he is. Never hurts to get a big assist, especially on a skill you don't have.
Yeah, channeling on Perrin always nice to have in the bank. A lot of the time, I find Perrin likes to just hold on to weaves. Like, how often does a Perrin just have an Arrows of Fire or an Embrace sat in his hand all game? And then, you know, he's got an Embrace sat in his hand right now. Don't think he's going to use that one. Perhaps until, I don't know, there is one already in the discard pile, so...
Yeah. Matt going for Hawkwing.
Reasonable decision.
No, that's fine. I guess he couldn't afford the Able either. Not enough coins. So.
Yeah, have to pay him for Kintivir, really. Stifle his coin production a little bit. Coin scripts mount up and a new recruit now in hand for him. Could get himself an extra troop with the conscripts, go to Farmadin and back. Buy Able and go through the Trolks that way. Probably prefer to see that than going for Arangil, but we'll see what he does decide to go for.
Looks like Rand moved to Camelin, picked up Palwanori for free.
Ooh.
Nice little boost. And then, I don't know what Bob did. His turn was over in like a half a second.
Yeah, Bob went to Farmanin. Sorry, not Bob.
Bob's on Nynaeve. It just jumped from like Robin to
I don't know what Bob did.
Perrin.
Oh, he Plimbress in Plimbress.
Oh.
Perrin drew a bit and dropped at Farmadin and discarded it. And Abel Cawthon will get recruited by the Mat here, but in Four Kings. Interesting. Not going to have enough troops to go through the Trollocs from Camelin, unless he does still go to Farmadding. Shout out Ice Skulls like a Ryle, Wolf Brother in chat. Sorry, I only just got to reading those messages, but...
Who was hit by the Murdrel?
Good question. Looks like it might have been...
It doesn't look like someone discarded a follower. It's just Barrowin in the discard.
Maybe Bob in Camelin? Because he has... Yeah, Bob didn't have any followers, so...
Oh, it was Bob. Okay.
Yeah, and he picked up his troop after. Is Bob just invisible to you today?
Apparently. I'm just salty about Nynaeve. It's the shaken from the Nynaeve stuff.
What are you on about?
Just I said I was, when we were talking about Nynaeve earlier, I said I was shook that no one else saw Nynaeve the way I did.
Right, okay. No, I see what you mean. I see what you mean for sure. And I think the main issue is that find allies often is you're not high enough level leadership by that point, so I get it. I will be thinking about that one and seeing what I can do, because you know me, I said this is the year of improving the game and like making sure the quality is better overall rather than just adding more cards, but that's not going to stop me from still just adding more cards. Come on, guys. You'll probably see some new actions coming soon. Probably before next month League.
Excellent. This stuff is always fun. It's Rand.
Yeah, it keeps the meta shifting.
Wiped out the Couladin.
Yeah, Couladin taken down by Rand as he hits his tier 1. Picked up a Borderlands training and a council meeting since we last caught up with his hand.
Transfer tier 1 in Alien.
Drew Enter the Ways and a Coercion, so not bad. Can Enter the Ways into Emmonsfield and then Portal Stone out of Emmonsfield? Wouldn't feel terrible.
For sure.
Because like it doesn't matter where you go, right?
Yep. Yep.
Just that
Start
you get
building
out.
those troops anyway.
Might even want to go pick up the Old Blood first while he's near Haddon Merc. Perhaps make a journey through Tier to get Natty if she's still available. Get an extra favour while she's there and then head down to Merc. Farm Addin into the Waves.
Yeah.
Did discard the Portal Stone though, so maybe not going for that one.
Could always just go the slow way out, I suppose.
Yeah, slow way in or out, both viable. I think personally I prefer the slow way out than in, because then you tier 2, it just gives you more options.
Yeah.
But yeah, obviously if you don't have a way to get in fast, then going the slow way is usually the path.
Slow. Probably making his way up to slow way to Tarvalon.
Matt? Yeah, for Dureen. It's looking
Rand's
like it.
Probably going for the Embrace the Source, Haddon Merc dance.
Did do that one. I think I would have preferred to see Matt head towards Farm Addin, like I initially said. I just hate Dureen if you have an option to avoid it, and with the conscripts in hand, I feel like that's enough.
There's scouts in the discard now, so could go down to Haddon Merc and grab that.
That feels terrible. Because then you're
You
way
think so?
out of your way, yeah. At this point, you go back to Camelin and you can get through the Trollocs the turn after.
Oh yeah, because he has
The conscripts, yeah.
troops. Yeah.
Like, who needs the scouts at this point? Perrin will use the Enter the Ways though and get rid of Theodosian. No one gonna have access to that coercion in his hand, but might be planning to just trade that one out at Bellon anyway.
Yeah.
Could have used the last oh no, doesn't have the leadership level for the last embrace there. That's a sad time.
Yeah. Not a whole lot of levels being worked on yet.
Yeah. Quick start on terms of the first 2 tiers, but he is going to have to work to get those levels up, and Robin being on point with these peaks so far, peaked in Sora Malin that time, going to snap that one up for himself in tier, and get himself up to 7 levels of channeling already, but it gets hit with a shield, never mind, back down to 2 Robin, see you later. That'll set Bob up to hit tier 2 on the next turn in Ebu Dar. He can start flipping straight away to try and find his tier 2 channel.
Yeah, and now he has that shield in the discard in case someone else recruits it.
Looking to be in a pretty good position for Bob. Maybe he's just out here trying to prove one last time why Nynaeve is getting hit with the nerf hammer in the next patch. I don't know if you can call it a hammer though. If it's a nerf hammer, it's like one of those inflatable ones that you get when you were 8 years old.
Just bringing her back towards the average a little bit.
Yeah. Abdul Myrna left in the tavern row by Bob. Or was it Bob? Or was it Mahalani?
I think it was Melanie.
Oh yeah, Bellon. So that one's gonna go to Matt more than likely.
How's his hand looking after Balon?
It's looking pretty swish actually. Last embrace, double spoils of war and a flanking. So I saw the colours and thought it looked swish. It's okay. The flanking.
Got a lot of levels soonish.
Yeah.
Not quite yet.
Needs a little something more, but maybe Whitebridge will have the answers for him. That is a Bond Warder on the top of the deck, I think, unless I peeked at the bottom card by accident. And it looks like with the Borderlands training, Rand is going to make his way to Ilion. I'm sure Robin feels like he has something to prove today. Like, he shouldn't at all. This is the reigning world champion. But if I know Robin, he feels like he has something to prove today. And he did pick up a Bond Warder there, along with the Twisted Ring that was underneath it. 7 Bowel getting put into the discard pile with Bob on his first flip. Gets rewarded with an Ascendray. Not sure he can take that one though. Only on 5.
Yeah, something.
No bad stuff really. Just
a couple troops.
Loses the troops.
I'm sure, I was gonna say Rand would love to see that, but she's not the -1. Confused her and, Elsa. Someone's gonna kill her.
Yeah, probably Perrin, I imagine, in 4 Kings if she doesn't get killed beforehand. Yep.
Matt, moving out to Carrion.
Perrin didn't draw an action.
There it goes.
Old trees. So, more levels out of reach.
And there's no leveling like the level tier 1s in the discard, right? Just the embrace. Oh no, there's a learning the craft, and this Bob still has it in hand.
Yeah, there's a learning the craft and a guiding the people actually, and the scouts. So actually, there's 2 learning the crafts. So there is options that had a merc. I think I would have liked the old blood before going back. That would have really helped out. But a drag car flip for Skeeter.
It does have enough. Oh no, it's more than 3. It does not have enough. Although I think. Oh no, I guess he moved from Carrion to Tar Valley. So it does not have the troops.
Yeah, still hasn't played that conscripts left yet. Picked up a tour of his longbow as well. Gonna have to discard here though. Down to 4.
And, gonna be missing his next turn.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh. What levels was he on?
I think he was on 4 skill and I don't know. Could look back on the stream.
I'm too lazy for that.
I'm not too lazy for that. Yeah, he has 4 skill, 3 days to mark.
And being the people's champ. Careful word picked up for Nynaeve along with the Find Allies. How? That's the thing as well about Find Allies. Is Nynaeve is the only player that ever draws Find Allies. No, like how many times have you drawn Find Allies not on Nynaeve?
Yeah, that's fair.
Compared to how many times you've drawn it on Nynaeve and been like, ugh.
Yeah. At least it usually ends up in the discard. But like,
yeah,
by the time you know you need to find allies,
it's too late. Unless you can steal her resources and get in before she recharges. But Medra getting taken out by Bahalani. Kind of curious when you take the Ascendra.
Yeah, it's only one more troop.
Yeah, but also another point and favor.
Yeah.
And you get to kill the first tier 2 and put fear into the hearts of your enemies. Robin going back to Adam Merc. Wonder what he's going for here. Maybe the Find Allies. Compelling argument is actually the choice. We'll be able to take an Ebon Hotwill off Mahalan here.
I don't know if I'd go for it now, but
no, I don't think you will.
Have.
Dream Spike picked up by Nynaeve. Already going for tier 2 draws is Bob. I think Bob also feels like he has something to prove today. Coming off a hard second place finish at Tarmangaiden. He is not going to want to play around this year, and also expecting a baby this year, so I know for a fact he said if he can just qualify for Tarmangaiden in Q1, be the first great captain again, he'll be very happy with that. Be able to sit back the rest of the year and raise his newborn.
Kind of did that in last year as well, without the newborn part.
Yeah, he really did.
Some of these new reveal triggers on these tier 2s are mean.
Yeah. Some of there's the one that I think you got me with last night, Galena. The reward making someone else discard a card. That's real annoying.
Yeah. Especially
he lost that
a couple
fight
cards
as well.
in hand.
Yeah, he had 2 cards in hand and you hit me with that. You know, when you did that, I was looking at an assassinations thinking, alright then. And then the turn after I drew the Grand Conspiracy and you, Tom, was on top of the deck, so I was just like, guess I'll go this way, slightly better.
Sure.
But when you made me discard a card from Galena, that assassinations had your name written on it. Keeping up with this game though, looks like a grey man. Unfortunately, stripped of new recruits and have pilfered plans away from Matt. Robin peaks a layer. Probably not too interested in that one. At the most, he might want it actually just for a Bond Warder.
There's also killing like innocent.
Yeah, yeah. It looks like he is going for that one. Yeah, certainly the case, Icicle. I think Bob is definitely out for blood in this game. He does... I'm not going to say too much. I'm not going to say too much on that. Bob knows how Bob feels. I think we all know how Bob feels.
Patron Nile.
Hitting the discard pile as quickly as he did in the books. Kind of appropriate. My LAN actually gonna get recruited. Yeah. Maybe for the Dream Spike in hand. Could use a careful word here. Only one favour though, maybe not worth it. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Pairing hoping these draws get better. And so learned in combat and a forged leather.
Some good cards, just... Not 3 levels.
He just keeps drawing 2 high levels. It's been really hard luck this game for Mahalaner. Conscript's coming out from Matt will take him up to 1 military, perhaps fearing enough Greyman, and wants to just get that one out of the hand and get the level for it.
Yeah, gotta get up to level 1 somehow. Brand back in Haddonmerk, picking up
old trees.
Uh,
So we can curve into that now. Compelling argument, but it's going to mean a lot of resources and a lot of signaling here, guys. This is how I'm hitting my tier 3.
yeah.
You have X amount of time to stop it. Battleborn, a political distraction added to Nynaeve's grip.
Battleborn and what?
Political distraction. Might be an extra level for her somewhere along the way. Doesn't have anything decent to follow it up with right now, though. A lot of reactions and battle cards in hand. Well, a lot of reactions. See what Mahalaner picks up here. I have to think. New recruits. Interesting. Well, it makes sense because he has double spoils of war, so if he new recruits and then heads to tier and fights Cherium or whatever, then he can double spoils of war.
Yeah.
Won't be able to play the lane in combat though.
Not revealing Malaya.
Yeah. Gonna take that one. I'm just gonna move this ebb and hop a little bit over here, make it a bit clearer. What up, Beth? Welcome in, welcome in.
Who's winning? I don't know. Bob's getting there.
So is Robin.
Yep.
Just he doesn't look like he's getting there yet, but with an Embrace Bond Ward, a compelling argument, and an all trees in hand, he is.
Yeah. Get it in like 4 turns once he gets up there. Bob dropping a political distraction to kill the Hawkwing.
Yep. We'll set Matt back slightly.
Yeah, needs 2 follower males, 2 males again.
Does have a careful word in hand to go with the 2 rivers long though, so got some options available for recruiting, does Matt. Perrin is in fact going to go to tier. Did play, oh no, sorry, that was playing the new recruits, not going to tier.
Nice name, Beth. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
Peter Connell. Wearing his ugly mug.
Don't be mean to Zach like that.
I mean, I wasn't gonna say it, but
Zach calls himself Peter. He wears it as a badge of pride. I don't know if he can call himself the Peter Connell this year, though, because he won his first league game, so, you know. He's cheering in chat. For anyone joining us later here today, I'll mention again, we have a new Q&A feature we're testing out today for a YouTube chat. You should see a button to ask a question, and we'll be going through those questions at the end of the stream and answering everything. Whether it's gameplay, about the league, just a general question for either of us. We'll be answering all of those, and a more death get flips over by Bob. Does have the resources to recruit it with a careful word in hand, but
not really anyone that you're interested in picking up.
Yeah, probably that. Yeah.
Or maybe
Maybe
you don't
for
wanna
Rand,
leave him
though.
out there, but-
Yeah. Rand can get that Ebon Hot Will for free. He's gonna go with it with a careful word. See who decides to take. Maybe I was gonna say another man away from Matt, but that makes no sense. Gives him a man.
Take in.
Okay.
Well, I don't know.
Still 3 men.
I guess maybe thinking he can pick up the Nile for free. That's all I can think.
Sure. That's a good spot, actually. That makes sense. Bob ever want to maximize tiny percentages in order to get himself a win.
For sure.
Perrin actually going to farm adding, not tier, by the looks of things.
Although I guess, yeah, I totally forgot that that's just even on the mails for Matt. Didn't even
On the what?
occur to me that I forgot more that this is a mail.
Yeah. No, I only know it because I've given one to a map before and was like, oh no, wait, that doesn't work. Like the first day of its release. There will be an extra mail added to Matt's, puts him on 4. Picked up a welcome party as well, so might have an opportunity to play that one with the Mordeth if he so chooses to clinch his 5th man.
If he's when you exhaust Mordeth, you lose an attribute, right?
Correct.
Okay. There's the Patron Nile for Bob in Tower Val.
Yeah, so you were right about that one, or at least he spotted it after, if not. I think he probably spotted it though, because he has the battle, he has the Battleborn and Ambush and 2 arms, so a few different tools that can make use of that here. Fighting Dirty also added to the grip at some point alongside a Learn from the Best. Decent hand building out for Bob, no weave so far. All the information as well, though. Some strong tier 2. It kind of looks a bit like an Egwene hand, if I'm honest. Like, just kind of like loads of random good tier 2 cards. Maybe, get into his Egwene hype a little too early this season, Bob. Mordeth should be neutral, but Mordeth was a man. Like the original Mordeth in Aradol was a man.
It's just the ghost that I guess you could call neutral, or whatever the heck.
Yeah, but that's a man
Mists.
too. Like, it's not Mashadar, it's Mordeth.
Yeah,
Green Hathor.
makes sense. Matt can afford it.
Yeah, probably go for that one. Got a careful word as well, definitely. Play the careful word and then you can play the welcome party without using the Mordeth. Come on, play the careful word, play the careful word. Oh, what a fucking noob.
I hate to see it.
You do, but you also at the same time kind of love to see it, right? Lucas Minaj are in a learn from the best added to Rem's hand before one of them swiftly hits the discard pile in Iron Gill.
Making his way up for that tear up. Darlin, he does have a noble.
Mm-hmm. So how wild would it be if I just, like, actually made another 9 change before releasing them later? Because I think I spoke to you last night, right? Was it you and Bob I was playing with?
And
said
someone else there. Oh, Libra was there before.
Right, yeah. And I was like, what if she just had to recruit 3 followers from the discard pile? But that might be a little too easy, but also 3 is a really thematic number. Like, any followers, by the way, guys, for people on the stream, not just channelers. To hit tier 3. What about if it was, she had to recruit 1 male follower and 2 female followers from the discard pile?
Could also have it be, like a certain cost of followers. So she doesn't just grab 3, like brand.
Oh, tier 2s.
Hawkwood
Tier
and
2s
something.
still.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Always tier 2s. But yeah, like if it was, she had to recruit a tier 2 male and a tier 2 tier 2 females from the discard pile to hit tier 3. But not channelers.
Definitely makes her less like less hit or miss, I guess.
Big summer
Like it's still
blowout.
there, but it's not like one hit. and you're-
It takes time, right?
Yeah.
It's time. It'll take you some time. You'll do it eventually, but it'll take you some time.
Yeah. Doesn't hurt to like look into it, right?
Yeah, I think
That's
I'm
good.
gonna do that. Feeling zany today. Why the hell not?
Another follower coming out from Matt.
Pointing to about Wild Winds. Unfortunately for him, not a male, but slowly building up the follower. Yeah, it means 6 turns at the minimum. It's 6 turns, because you have to get the followers into the discard pile, unless someone else is putting them there for other means, in which case, fair enough, but 6 turns to flip the followers and recruit them, providing you hit 1 man and 2 females at the right time, you know. Which I think is, like, reasonable. Plus, you have to have the resources to recruit them, of course, as well.
Yeah.
I think the hardest part is tracking what she's already recruited from the discard pile.
Yeah. Well, you can't recruit before tier 2 anyway, right? So.
Yeah. But, like, you know, for her to say, oh, I've done this now, and it was happening over multiple turns. Like, I'd need some sort of token that said male or female that you could put on the quest or whatever to signify when you'd done it.
Oh.
But that could work. Could be nice, actually. And little things like that.
Nynaeve starting her Jangai pass.
We fun.
Yeah. Probably hoping for bowl, maybe. I don't know. There's a lot of good tier 2 ways. Well, it's a good thing he didn't wait.
Yeah. Oh boy. 22 or
Just keeps going.
Right? It just keeps going.
Oh,
Woohoo! Big summer blowout.
Just a cut weaves in the end.
there it is. Yeah. Well, could cut the bond order.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Is that shield in Robin's hand now as well? I'm not sure if you picked that up from the discard pile to deny it, maybe? Yeah, there's not in the discard pile anymore.
Maybe. Oh, I guess the Marquesas already did. So. Oh, he has 4th channeling, so he could kill the Eben, I guess, if he wanted an extra level. Oh, but he needs a compelling argument, so maybe not. I don't know. ally near. Maybe not reading his tier 3 as closely as he should have.
Was he just reading it then?
He just slid into Malden and was getting ready to flip it over.
Oh. I mean, it'd be pretty easy if you just had to move to Walden.
Yep. Bane now. Coming out. I think there's a Chiad in the discard.
Quite possibly, yeah.
Spring on that.
Yeah, there is.
But Matt deciding to pick her up. With a careful word. Just 3 coins. Should still be able to afford any male follower that comes out.
Yeah, it opens up the welcome party in hand as well, so... Don't hear that all. Double 2 Rivers Longbow in hand too.
Now Rand and Jankai Pass.
Finds
Finding
an
another
embrace.
Embrace and Source.
Wow. Robin, no trouble for attribute levels this game.
For sure.
It's gonna be up to 9 if he plays that and the Bond Warder.
Alright, pulling up the David Hanlon. Can he take it? He needs something. But he has
He has a
Battle
battle
Bond. Elsa. This one's nasty. Lose 2 troops, especially like as a Matt trying to hit tier 3. Ugh.
Yeah, it's pretty nasty. Who did that?
That was Bob.
No, as in, like, who made that change to the card?
Oh, must have been some horrible eldritch being.
So I'll put him on 6. Still will be able to do it if he plays the Battleborn, and I think he was looking to there.
Yeah.
Hedron Knight, I'm going to throw that one out. Gets him +6, so...
That'll do it. Matt's gonna have a plethora of options when he finally hits 2-2.
Yeah. Decent followers. Decent characters in the discount pile. Yeah, Perrin's military level shooting up for sure.
He's at 11 levels at the moment.
Needs to work on those other attributes a little more though. Not going through the Trollocs to Arangil. Played a 2 as longbow. Finds a play in the game and to find allies.
There's some mail in the discard, right? Looks like Bob Cupweed's embracing the source.
There's a Balwa and a Tadosian.
Could take the Tadosian, I think.
Oh, and Arthog one. No, Tadosian's 3. So there's a 3, a 9, and a 10.
10? Oh, right,
Balwa.
Balor's a 10.
Yeah. Bob finds a Mask of Mirrors there. Looks like he actually used a Cut Weaves at some point. I didn't see what that got used on.
He cut Robin's Embrace.
Ah, okay, and then Robin drew another one,
I'm
right?
pretty sure that's what
yeah,
happened.
yeah. That makes sense, Samuel Hark flipped. Does have the money to afford it. Probably want to buy that one.
Matt has just enough coins to get it if it's left there.
Yep. Well, he has the welcome party as well, so he doesn't even need to waste his turn doing it.
Yeah.
Plus, like, Perrin doesn't have Days to Mar, so 7 Days to Mar, not bad, you know.
Yeah.
So, it's a good rate.
Build back some of those coins.
Yeah. Pays for himself eventually. missed the peak there.
I guess we'll see if it was a fight shortly.
Well, or a channeler.
He is hitting tier 2.
And roll.
Angel. Well, won't make a massive dent in the channeling, but
It's an attractive target for murder, though.
yeah.
Now, he did already pick up that shield, like we mentioned, so...
Yeah.
Shield not an option.
Rand's at 7 channeling. Compelling argument, the Eben.
Adelius found by 9 eep, so probably don't need to keep looking for those kill options.
Yeah. Nice, cheap tier 2.
And a Valda after the fact.
Will lose, but doesn't really have anything to lose.
Yeah, no leadership
Just a few
followers.
troops.
Minimal punishment once again for Bob. Yeah, with that Adelius now there.
I can kind of see that icicle. We'll see. I guess it depends on how hard the Egwene tier 3 hits.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna hit that hard. I think it'll be better than a rolled one, but I don't think it's gonna hit as hard as people are fearing. Wad's coming out from Eben Hopwill. Loyal, Vannin, and Bornhold.
Not really anything interesting there.
Absolute
But,
fuck all.
If anyone pulls a tier 2, Matt's gonna be happy. So
Yeah. If a little broke. Can't afford loyal at the minute.
yeah.
It will be Ilian for Mahalnir afterwards. Does have a cover the back trail in hand to go to the last embrace in the old trees, but still just stuck on one leadership. I mean, there's a guide in the people in Haddon the Merc. Haddon the Merc? A guide in the people in Haddon the Merc. That sounds like a sick name, like... I don't know, like for a villain in a video game? Haddon the Merc? Like...
Abaddon the Despoiler, Haddon the Merc.
Yeah, it's like a... Yeah, it's like... So-and-so the Dragon, innit? I can't think of an example.
The Merc sounding slightly less intimidating than the Dragon. But...
I don't know. Do you know what a Merc is, dude? If you're not intimidated by a Merc, then that's your problem. Those things are scary. Especially Haddon, he's like the scariest of the Mercs. Skeeter, not so scared though, he's gonna head there and look for a card, finds himself a coercion that will get him the last man that he needs.
Yeah, might be snagging that Angel.
Might be!
If, Angel can't even play the Bond Warder, so...
Yeah. Compelling argument coming out. Probably gonna be the Eben Hopwell, right? So he's really hitting on...
Oh,
Once akin to Veer. Does have a learn from the best in hand, but... Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know about that.
I mean, I guess it keeps a mail away from Matt, so he, like, even if Matt grabs the,
Yeah,
control,
but like...
It's,
You're
yeah,
trading a Kintaveer for an Androl? Pretty sure Matt takes that every day of the week.
Does Rand have another Embrace in hand? I don't remember.
He does, yeah.
Yeah, so
Oh no,
he'll be able to
sorry. He's got Shield, Bond Warder, Old Trees. Learn from the best.
Okay. So, I mean, he will be able to hit it. Like, with Bond Warder getting him to 7 or 8 channeling, and then the Elida
8, yeah.
pick up with Old Treaties. He'll be able to hit it anyway, but I guess he just wanted to take a cheap follower from Matt.
Adelaus, recruited by Bob, though. He will hit tier 3 now, be the first one of the game to get there. Only going to tier.
Looking if there's any males to pick up. Getting the disappointment. Pyramid tier. Buying. Oh, just buying a military level. Need to get some of these others up eventually. I don't think you can. Yeah. 4. It's at 13. Flipping the oil. Can't afford. Definitely doesn't have the highest leadership. So that'll be another skill follower for Brand if he wants it.
I mean, he doesn't have 5 leadership.
Oh, right, it's not
It's
the
5
highest.
or higher.
Yeah. Well, old treaties and then.
Yeah, you can all treaties into what I'm talking about. I'm a nerd. Nah, I'm not a nerd, I'm a merc.
Alright, I'm gonna Google what the heck a merc is.
It's not an actual thing, you know. Joke's on me when it is.
No, doesn't look like it is.
No. I mean, it's kind of like British slang, but it's spelt differently. Like, if we say merc, that would mean, like, you're gonna wreck someone, or like, oh, you're gonna get murked, bruv. You know? Little British slang lesson here. You're gonna get murked. Gonna murk you up on FIFA, bro. Like,
I've heard merc used like that, but
it's not common. I don't think I'd say it, but I might have done when I was like 11.
I haven't been paying attention there. Rand.
Alana got picked up by Matt. Rand moved to Tarvalon, I think.
I think he played a. No, he didn't play awards.
Oh, and he played the compelling argument, didn't he?
Yeah, but I don't know if that was this turn or
No,
last
that might
turn.
be the turn before. Who fucking knows? Shell Vanning got put in the bin. Gia from Bornholm gets recruited. That's the 3rd white cloak for Nynaeve. Gonna be able to get a +3 bonus in combat.
Who does it though? Who does the combat strength one? Is that us now?
Bornhold.
Oh, right.
He's looking right at it, bro. Oh, maybe Mercs isn't a British thing then. Maybe that's just. I thought it was a British thing, but maybe it's not. I am James the Merc, the next King of England. I didn't say I was going to be the king. If you ask me, we should abolish the monarchy, but this is not a political stream.
Perrin. I don't know. Perrin.
Played a discarded a cover the back trail. Got a guiding the people? I don't know.
He's in tier, so I don't know what he did. Maybe he played a. I don't know. Yeah, it's also been a few turns since he rotated the Eben.
Yeah.
Unless he just used him again. I'm an idiot.
Maybe he just played awards.
So I know he did play awards. I just don't know if he just did it again.
We're not doing too well, are we?
Got distracted by Mercs.
Mercs are important business.
Coursing Angel away from Rand. Now it's Alana and Angel.
I'll tell you what a Merc is, Anth. It's the evolved form of a Murloc. But, like, actually scary.
Burglar.
Yeah, like them. From Warcraft.
And old Rand. Old Treaty. Or was that a discard from.
No, I think he's
Matt.
playing it. I think Rand's playing an old treaties. Probably gonna look for the Merc type. Sorry. Yeah, he might be going for Mirandian or something.
I think Mirandian's the only guaranteed one. Oh no, I guess there's
Damani.
Damani as well. But we'll see.
Yeah, it goes for the Elida. It costs
Just has
4
enough.
and 3. Bang on. Will put him on a total of just 13. The Androl did get stolen by Matt, but still only on 4 men there.
And he's picking up
The Void.
Check it pass.
Yeah. Gonna be a nice one for her to get started with. Guiding the people finally coming through for pairing. Got a compelling argument, last embrace, and an old treatise to follow up that with. Could set back Rand if gets there in time. Though you have to assume that Rand's next turn is just Bond Warder hit tier 3, right?
Yeah.
Oh no, he won't be high enough level. It won't be high enough. He needs 5 more levels, not 3. My bad. Another coercion picked up from Martin Haddon Merc as well. Haddon the Merc, sorry.
This is, yeah, you could grab the Kintavir back, or Talonvor. Oh, Marina.
Loyal gets
considered
recruited by Rand. Sorry, go ahead.
After like the mat being locked behind 5 tier 2s was when he was like a farming god, right? Have you considered dropping that back down to 4? It's a buff.
I don't hate that.
So then he picks up Hawkwing.
He is pretty slow, right?
Yeah, very slow. And like his with the new tier 2 and 3 not being like save all your
as
troops
farm
every time you
worthy.
fight.
Yeah. No, I don't hate that at all. That could be a thing.
So we'll see how his tier 3 hits first, but
Maybe, I don't know. Like I say, I'm feeling kind of zany today.
never hurts to try.
I might just make new quests and abilities for everyone before publishing them later with 0 testing.
I mean, new quests definitely shake things up, right?
I've thought about it. I've thought about it as like a variant. Like, have some options for you to pick between at the start of the game, but it'd just be so fucking hard to balance.
Oh, for sure.
Because, like, the quests are probably the hardest part of the game to balance, and there's only 3 of them a character.
Yeah, especially if you let people like mix and match. But
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It could get very broken. So
it would be like it'd be super cool for like customization and whatnot. It's like, oh, like my Rand, I go for like this.
yeah, how do you play Rand?
It'd be
I like this build.
be a nightmare to balance. But yeah, it'd be super fun. Sandrel shielded by Rand.
Yeah, gonna catch himself an extra channeling level for that one.
Matt did hit his tier 2 first though.
Which is great for him. I think he picked up a Talonvor with coercion.
Bob moving away from Jangai Pass. I'm kind of surprised.
Yeah, opts to go towards Tarvalon instead. Picks up a search party.
Does he have anything in his... Does he have like an old treatise in his hand or something?
No, he's got all the information. Search party.
I thought he might be going over
Void.
for Rodell, but if he doesn't have anything to guarantee it, I don't
No,
know.
nothing for the Rodell type thing.
So he wipes out Shiriam, making Matt have to go up to Tarn's Gap if he wants. quick tier 2. Although, I don't know if he has the fight in hand to take a tier 2.
Skeeter on the mat getting the lion's share of the first public vote here on the poll. 60%, 40 going to Bub on the 9 Eve. We'll get a new one up for you here in just a moment.
I don't know why I totally glanced over that Malini is playing parent. It's nice.
Oh yeah. I mean, you kind of got to, haven't you? When you come into League with a name like Wolf Brother or Mahalania, you kind of have to pick Perrin.
Yeah, makes sense.
Mygan flipped by Mahalania. Rand might be happy to see that one. Can't tell if he even cares at this point. Without much favour,
Yeah.
I'd say. Probably doesn't.
I think he's at 6. Yeah, so he'll hit it. No, he won't hit it with Bond Order. Will he?
Yeah, he needs
Bond
one
Order's
more
3
on top of
levels.
that.
I mean, maybe he can go to Tarvalon a couple times for the favor. Or, like, bounce between Tarvalon and Carian. I don't know. Or just go down to Head Merc and pick up something. Icon picked up by Perrin.
Yeah, Matt's not sitting in a bad position now. Still got a 2 of his longbow in hand, along with a welcome party. So can maybe make his way towards Tywin's Gap, though it is a long way to go. Bob obviously ahead of the pack on his tier 3 already. Mahalania still needs 3 more levels, but got plenty of levels in hand available to him. With leadership, and if he can get 1 more skill level, he'll have access to a learned in combat as well. Mount up in a tree song that draws for Matt. Rand gonna go to Jangai Pass. Probably looking for a weave.
Yeah.
Just wants to get anything, doesn't he, really, so he can get that 1 level.
Yeah. As long as it's not. I mean, I guess he'll be able to play any
Weaves.
tier 2 after Bond Order, so.
Not cut weaves.
Yeah. Man, the tier 2 deck is just
Yeah.
not cooperating.
Mask of Mirrors as well might not be ideal. One of those already in Bob's hand, though, as we know.
I mean, there's good weaves in there. They're just not coming out. Bowl of the Winds. So, Bond Warrior into Bowl into Rodell. Would be spooky. Or I don't know how that works.
What?
Because like, Brand would hit the tier 3 when he plays it, I guess, right?
If he bonds
assuming-
first, yeah.
And then I was just like thinking like, oh, like I don't know if he gets the level before he gets the.
Yeah, you get the
Before he
level
starts
first
flipping.
now. On all cards. You always get your level before the card resolves. So
Yeah.
if he was on 17 and played it, the bull, he could then put Rodell on top and providing it's in Tavalon, move to it.
I don't get the level before it resolves now. But for some reason I was thinking you look through the deck, you get the level, and then you move, instead of you get the level and then you.
Do the
Look
whole
through the
card.
deck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, levels always come first. That was a change made a few months ago, so still may need some adjusting to get used to, but does open up a few new opportunities for plays on the turn that you actually hit your tier 3. If you're doing it with an ability, with an action. Right, Anth, do you reckon you can handle things for 10 to 12 minutes?
Yeah, sure.
While I have a smoke, I'll be watching, and then I will go make a coffee before it's it.
Sure. Just give me the.
Oh, I'll give you the true power, baby.
Okay, not like that.
It's coming. It's coming.
Oh,
I'm gonna give it to you right now. Here it is. Ah!
I need a shower.
Ah, classic. That's how we love it. Alright, thanks again, guys.
Try and move into game 1. Or sitting in game 1. It's a little distracted on me. Let's do this turn. Trying to maybe do some math on stuff. I'm not sure. Tapping up in Hopwell to play awards. Looking through, seeing if he's got a fight waiting for him. Jarrett Bayar, Leanne Sharif, Gowan Chakand. Bayar gets got. See if he decides this Rand learns from best on the wards. So he has a Bond Warder, both wins and wards in hand. Definitely hitting that tier 3 shortly. See where parent moves. Are you thinking about the Natty Cawthon? Moving back to formatting. Has a nice chunk of troops waiting for him whenever he gets ready to pull a fight. Also playing the game. Not great. As Matt moves up through Kyrian, playing a longbow to not lose his troops. Coverall flipped and recruited by Matt. Gets a decent sized leadership follower for the couple of leadership cards he has in hand. Rand peeked, did not see what he saw there. Dropping awards. Jesmal Emery, Murdrall, and Dorian. I don't know why he did one. I guess he already knows what's on top of the tier 2. So, moving to Kyrian. Flipping over the Adorian, recruiting him, of course. Nynaeve goes up to Jangai Pass. So I don't bring the personality to the stream, okay? I just bring the body. Finds of Blossoms, can't complain about that. He has actually, yeah, he has, oh no, he won't be able to quite get there if he does fight, but close. Malinir, compelling arguments, the Hawkwing away. Not sure what his plan is here. I guess it's just for the level, but actually this time. Skeeter moving to Jangai Pass, looking for, I assume it's a Tier 1 military. We will see shortly. Flanking. That'll help him hit Tier 3. Just needs to get up there now. Rand is bonding ARAM. I don't know why he thinks he can bond the ARAM. Needs to be a different gender. There we go. And he's picking up the Tadosian, getting all of the nobles now, I guess. And see what parents thinking here. He needs 2 more levels. Moving to Hadmerick, gonna pick up. Guess we'll see. Could be like pretty much anything. I'll get him close enough with old treaties in hand. So. Can Nynaeve take a fight? Probably not. He needs 1 more level to be able to get to the Blossoms, even with the other 2. I mean, I guess as long as they get to the Void, they can maybe, depending on what they pull here. But not really any fight in hand without the Battleborn. 14 combat strength. So, Allineer went for Rescue Townsfolk. Matt playing a Find Allies to pick up something. Not sure what he's eyeing up. I guess he doesn't know what he's eyeing up either. Looks like Matt will not find allies. As he changed his mind on that, just went up to Jangai Pass, picked up. Did he pick up? I don't know. Gotten a little out of sorts now. Yeah, so he just went up to Jangai Pass instead. No? Oh no, he's sticking with it. Taking the Chelvanin, but can't take the Chelvanin. Unless I'm missing something here. Just level 5 can't take up the level 6. Then. To find Alice, just wasted. I don't know. Rand goes to Tarvalin. Reveals the ley of the land. Bob back in Shanghai Pass, picking up the Balefire. And finally getting rid of his own Find Allies. And rescuing some townsfolk. Definitely be hitting his tier 3 once he gets back over to Malden. Dropping his Lantern Combat or something like that. On the way through Charlotte back. Back to Matt's turn. Moving to Carrion. Flipping over that Leanne, with the non-2, one of the only people that's not free for now, unfortunately. Find allies? I'm not sure. We can just blame it on James not being here, and no one else knowing the rules well enough.
Sup, party people.
It's,
I'm back.
Rand's Bull of the Winding.
Bull of the Winding.
Bull of the Winding, the Rodell, but being Mask of the Mirror Dream Spike.
Woohoo! With the Mordef to make Skeeter lose a level.
Woohoo! Big summer blowout.
Extra spice. Wait, why is this dying?
Don't know.
Oh, I need the power. Wait, did I not give you the power? Oh no, you just moved.
No, you did. I just got off. Did you see the Find Allies thing?
No. What happened?
Malinair played it with Covril and then tried to recruit Vannon, but Covril's 5 and Vannon's 6.
Oh.
And then he so like I stopped that, but then he didn't like end up taking anyone from the discard. And so like I don't know if it's like you can play it without picking anyone up or if you have to recruit. So it doesn't say may, but we kind of moved past it for
I think you have to, but it's okay that you moved past it because I wasn't here. Yeah, is what it is. Oh, I think that was Skia, not Mahoney. If it was Coverall.
Like there was like a Culliver or something that he could pick up, but
it doesn't actually make a difference because it was Skeeter playing it with the Coverall, so it's not like he gets a level or anything for it.
Yeah,
he basically just discarded a card and wasted a turn. So in this instance, it's okay.
Karen, moving down to tier. So that will eventually like he.
Oh, blossoms for Bob.
Yeah, he picked it up, which Just
I did not
unless
see
he
that.
got a second one, but
Yeah.
not quite.
No,
Oh
he
no, I
has
guess
the
after the
boss.
Mask of Mirrors he'll be able to. Oh no, will he?
He's got
He
the
needs something.
Void,
Void gets him to 9.
and
He needs
Balefire,
something.
so yeah, he needs something else. But
It was
nice
Skeeter, but
pick
it was Cobra playing it, so there was
Yeah.
no like level change anyway.
Gonna recruit Gowan. Hot take.
5 and 1. He's really expensive. I mean, I
Oh,
guess
yeah.
that's like normal for, like it's not out of line or anything, but like, damn.
Well, he's just meant to be like the one guy that you never want in your team. That's basically how I designed him.
Fair enough.
Seb and Bauer in the discard pile. Wonder if Bob might try and make this White Cloak theme a bit more of a thing. Get ahead of the pack with traits.
Yeah,
4 White Cloaks, not bad, right?
yeah. Bob can almost afford the Rodell if he wants to go with that.
Who uses a Rodell when you can just get +4 off a Gear from Bornhold?
I feel like that's not as good as a Rodell, but
Yeah, but Rodell, you have to discard a card. Gear from Bornhold does his free of charge. Every
Yeah.
single time.
having cards to discard isn't really a naive problem, is it?
I don't know. That hand size getting cut down in the next patch could throw a wrench in the works. Robin is tier 3 now. He hasn't adapted the plan. Shame he couldn't play that one on the Dream Spike.
Taking a free land. Not ready to take a fight yet anyway, so might as well.
Yeah, only one card in hand. He's going to need to fill up a little more before he's ready to look for a fight. Ball of the Wind's picked up by Bob.
And it could be
He is recruiting a Rodell.
I wonder what he's planning on bold wincing.
Not Androl, not Loyal, not Rodell. White Cloak?
Maybe. Like there's Galad or
Yeah,
Snow
Galad's
Eye,
not bad, right?
But they're both like he's out of resources, so whatever he's picking up it's either free or not anytime soon. Parad learns combat. Will be able to hit his tier 3 once he gets back to Malta.
Yeah, he's on 18 levels now. Though a bit out of the way down in Ilion, not too far away. Does have a riverboat, but I don't think Malden's on a... Wait, well, Malden is on a river, isn't it? Apparently not.
I don't know.
I thought it was because the aqueduct thing, but...
You're the one that made the map.
The map's not accurate.
Fair. What is if he... that's so expensive. He could pick up like a 2-on or something, no?
Bury the dead. Oh, the Ball of the Winds. Yeah, he could get us
Yeah.
2-on. 2-on might be nice, actually. Got all the information and search party in hand.
Yeah.
Plus, just opens up a lot of opportunities if you want to draw tier 3 action cards.
Yeah, you'll have level 10 of every... Well, I mean, depending on his own attributes when he gets there. But... Level 10 of his off-color attributes.
Mm-hmm. Skier making the slow walk up to Tarwin's Gap. Been unlucky with the flips so far on the tier 2s.
By the time he gets up to Terran's Gap, to be able to clear out anything. Pretty much. Except for the Slayer, I guess. Picking up Wolver.
Is there a Slayer in the discard pile?
Yeah. Bob got rid of it at some point.
Fair.
Or maybe it was a golem. No, it was Slayer, pretty sure.
Couple cards for Rand. Green man on a political distraction. On the full 10 channeling, is there anything that he could use to steal the blossoms away? Ielfin, maybe. In the discard pile.
Flipping over.
Davram Bashir. Going for the free
He's
Davram. Man, Bob not going on the white clock plan is like such bad advertising for March.
Flash all the traits by quickly. Is there a white cloak trait?
Is there a what? White cloak?
Cloak trait.
Yeah, there's white cloaks. It's basically all the major ones you can think of. I deleted Shanshan because they don't count. Who wants to play as them anyway, right? If you opted to play as Shanshan, I would have been banning people from League, so it would have just been an easy way to sniff out the people that we don't actually want in the community.
Perrin gatewaying with Magon down to Molten. I forgot that he, or maybe I didn't know that he had a gateway. I don't remember.
I don't think I knew he had a gateway. And I was looking at his hand a minute ago, but I'm still apparently just waking up today. Of course, you all know in chat, this is a professional organisation. Faldar of a mat. Continue the journey. Does have a flanking and a 2 arms in hand. Well turned calves the draw.
Be nasty.
Wouldn't actually be able to play that 2 arms himself, but could play it with assist on Talonvor and Bane, so might be looking to do that. Robin's going to peek at tier 3, so will we. What do you think it is? Anth.
Coat weaves.
Anth, are you there?
Yeah.
What do you think the tier 3 is?
Top of the deck.
Yeah. It's an
Where
enemy.
is he? It is an enemy.
Yeah.
I'm going to assume it is Ravine.
It's not Ravine. It's Shaida Haran.
Damn.
Bob
Bob
should
take
be
that?
okay with that. He's got the Void and a Blossoms. 17 combat strength and Rodell, so
Gets 5 cards from Void.
there is a well-turned calves though, so that might come through on the Blossoms. Cut weaves as well for Robin could come through on the Blossoms. So there is fight in this. It's not cut and dry.
Is he getting anything decent with this?
He found a 1 for the books, a full box, a contingency plan, and a best of the best. It does have 2 great captains, so can you use the best of the best, which did get updated. It now reads differently.
It cancels anything, right?
It cancels a reaction. Yes, he also got an in the flesh.
In the flesh would block him out of Rodell, though, right?
It would, but yes.
What's he looking at?
I think he was wondering whether he could still in the flesh, because both that and the void are triggered at the start of combat. And this best of the best is coming right out on top of the cut weaves for the Blossoms of Fire. Unfortunately for Bob, there is still that well-turned cards for Skeeter, and he's looking at it. Is this going to be enough for Bob, though, or will he still need more? I think he'll still need more, but it has to be the cancel here, because Rodell's the more. Or Bondhold even will just get the distance there, wouldn't it? He's on 17. Shadow Haran will go down to 18.
He actually
Bornhold
has,
saves the day.
Bob has 3 great captains. Where's the great?
Oh, he does.
plus 2 combat strike for great captains, huh? That'd be nasty.
But it looks like that well-turned calves isn't getting dropped here.
That'll cut Shaidar Haran down to
18.
17, 18.
And he tapped the Bornhold.
Yeah, nice.
First kill of the game in the tier 3 deck, but it's not a Forsaken, so still 5 of those left available. Bob, however, will take a sizable lead with the Shaidar Haran.
We'll have to see what Skitter's thought process was on the...
I think he must have thought that there was another card coming. Not been paying attention to the followers. Or that he'd just get it either way.
Fair. I mean, I guess is that true? Would he have gotten it either way?
Probably not. He had a contingency plan, so it kind of depends on that. That being said, he can't actually play the contingency plan. So no, he wouldn't have got there without the blossoms.
Damn.
Unless there's something I'm missing. But I don't think Rodell plus Bornhold would have been enough on its own.
Parent drops an old treatise. Wonder what he's looking for.
Yeah, to be fair, Zach, Seafolk are not a trait either. Wow! See you later, Forsaken.
Wonder what he called that.
Yeah, I'm curious.
There's Endoran with the lane.
We've seen Borderlander as well. Carrying.
Is it Carrion?
I don't know.
The suspense is killing me. All the Forsaken at the top of the deck.
Yeah. Agelmar there, one of the other great captains. Cerelia. Gildanin? Oh. Gildanin.
I think there's another Gildanin. It's not really a... Let's see. Are there any significant Gildanin other than Logain?
Nice play though. Kind of taking the mick of it, but it's a low gain. Guess if you want to log in, you've got to log in now. You can jump to Adam Merc and pick up that Blossoms if Nynaeve doesn't get it back quicker, but I'm pretty sure she will. Tier 3's coming up next turn.
Gildanin, looks like there's Logain, Alejandra. I think that's it.
tier 1.
Characters.
So.
Yeah. Favorite characters.
Yeah, there's not many of them. I could possibly make like the king one, but I don't even know if he has a name.
I don't remember. No, Alejandra was the queen, right?
No, like the one in the show, right?
Oh, yeah, I don't know his name. I don't remember if he had one.
The Silver Crown. That guy.
Yeah.
Great actor. Thought he was phenomenal. But
I
no
go
idea what the
for-
character's name is.
Go for the Volta. It's gonna be killing him and hit tier 3.
Yeah, I'm not going for the 2 arms. Did use a flanking for the level though. Perhaps the well-turned Carbs is using more for protection on himself than fighting an enemy, and it's an Ozengar on top of the deck.
Did they shuffle? Osankar was already on top of the deck, right? I
Yeah,
was
they
looking
did.
if They shuffled.
They did.
Okay.
Probably take that, right? He's going to be on 20 plus 3 cards in hand.
Bring him even.
Yeah, hey, he needs one more. Does he not realise? Oh. Go for a 2-1. He realises. It's hilarious. He was just moving so quick to tier, I was like, is he going for it? He must be right. Wonder if Nynaeve will get that one. She's gonna get a Blossoms of Fire, that's for sure.
Yep.
along with the Rodell, can pretty much still take care of everything. Bob is, he's not just feeling like he's got something to prove. He came here to prove it. Can't believe nobody commented on Labana yet.
Oh, the Steam Workshop download thing?
Well, it changes.
Banner you talking about? Oh, it changes.
Yeah, it's 4 different banners. I spent like an hour making them.
Looks very professional.
I know, right? It's totally, like the exact opposite of our normal USP. Johanna?
Slide number to Johanna.
Don't know how I feel about that. I feel like you probably just want to look for a fight.
Yeah, you're sitting on 26 on a town.
I think, yeah. Supply's kind of a mess. Not as much as Kayla's was yesterday, man, but...
Kayla still stacked them 5 at most.
Bro,
5
I don't
in a
know
row.
what Kayla did yesterday with her resources. I think she set off a bomb in that area. She flipped the table and then just copied and pasted that and loaded it back in for herself. Orthodox picked up, along with a death gate for Perrin. Hello!
We'll need to wait a bit for the little game to get back around.
Yeah.
It's gonna explode.
But you can
Once,
death gate and you can oath rod the blossoms away from Nynaeve. It's got an ice to die already, so...
Yeah, you could oath rod the blossoms away, tap the Rodell with the disarm. Really,
Honestly,
mess with Bob.
if I'm him, I'm jumping to Almoth Plain next turn.
To attach the...
I'll probably attach the oath rod and then probably attach the death gate like 2 turns after. I'd jump to Almoth Plain and put the oath rod down. Then I'd go to Falmer and fight. Then I'd play the oath rod. Then I'd go back to Almoth Plain and put the death gate down. And then I'd laugh as my enemies run away in fear. What? Like that. Or maybe more of a... It's kind of scary, right?
It's very menacing.
Feel like you need a shower again. Tell Manners the flip for Mahalani in Johanna. Don't think he has any carrying and a lot of Andorans. Maybe I should be a voice actor. I bet I could do an evil snigger quite well. It's like a Waluigi.
I was just thinking that.
Talmother's gonna go over into the party anyway.
That's his only carry in it.
Yeah. Perhaps depriving Matt, but Matt's only got the Olver, I think. Pick us up a journey to Iridian off the tier 1 deck in Faldara. Bran gonna peek get a tier 3, didn't see what it was.
It's still the Osan car, right?
No, it was an action he peeked at.
Oh. Fluid Alien. I guess he liked what he saw. I guess he needs to build up his actions anyway.
Yeah. Drawing cards not bad at the minute for him.
See if he liked it if he draws 2-3 or 2-2.
It was a spanking. And then he drew a Horn of Valir that he does have access to with Loyal and Kin to Veer.
Yeah, that could be Wonder what it is.
He might be looking to spank Bob and put him back in his place a bit. Only 9 on the horn at the minute. Been a lot of followers recruited this game. Big parties all around.
That's what Bob's thinking here. Search party.
I think that might be in a
What's that?
discard.
Oh, yep.
Got to follow the thread now.
Can't play that either, can you?
Spy network, yeah, a bunch of options that you can't play. See what Perrin does decide to do here. Could just pop the Earth Rod, you don't have to attach it, I just feel like. He's looking at the Earth Rod. Rally first. Not
Very
gonna have to
nice.
wait on that low again to retreat, rotate even.
Yeah, you just
Just play another
tap
card.
and go.
Robin might be spanking Bob. Just like Tam and Gaiden all over again. Triggered! Sorry, Bob, if you're watching this back. Looking at that Earth Rod still, think we are going to see it come down to show here on 9 Eve. Ooh, full box does not count on an Earth Rod.
Oof. Does it? You can't like remove the like.
It's when someone takes a card from your hand.
Yeah, you just remove it. Don't spank him Bob yet, Sick. Maybe soon.
Has he declared the target of this Earth Rod yet? Oh, he sent me a DM.
Guess we know what that's about.
Right click show hand. Don't know what Bob's doing. Trying everything he can to hold onto that Blossoms of Fire, but it is going to get ripped away from him.
Woohoo! Big summer blowout.
Away and burn.
Tossed into the void from whence it came. And that loss of a Blossoms is going to set Nat and 9 back. Especially if Mahalanir holds on to the Death Gate himself. Yeah, and the Blossoms is gone.
Burn to ashes. Burn to ashes.
Tree song for Skater. Maybe a Hatha? Got the coverall.
It's gotta be a Hertha. It's the only tier 2 oak here
Haman.
left. Oh, Haman's a thing. Yeah, yeah. Forgot he's tier 2 in that one.
Is
Oh,
the
it is
Haman?
Interesting.
Gets himself another skill level. Nothing to play with it though. Robin gonna peek at a tier 2, it's Dark Arm pack. The poll is a little more split this time, but still lion's share of the vote going to Mark. Skeeter got his fans in the wings waiting. Ozengar is the flip for Robin meanwhile. He is on 25 after using his tier 3 ability, so he will be able to take care of the Ozengar. However, he will have to discard 2 cards now. Political Distraction the first one, Adapt to the Plan is the second. And Ozengar will hit the defeated Forsaken track as the first one of the game.
Jumps up behind Bob. Will be ahead if he spanks him.
Yeah. And wouldn't you love to see that? A spanking that changes who is in the lead. That's what the card was made for. I think Robin will play it regardless of how good it is for him in the current game. Because I think he's been wanting to spank Bob since the card was invented.
Bob picking up the baller so that he can play was it contingency plan? There's eyes and ears.
Yeah, he does have a contingency plan, has a spy network as well. Also, extra white cloak.
Yeah.
Can't forget that.
Woohoo! Big summer blowout.
I know I'm overusing that voice effect, but
you don't get to see the white cloak team very often. Actually, I think this might be the only time I've seen the white cloak team.
yeah, you gotta hype it up, right?
Yeah.
Getting ready for traits month. What's your favourite trait you're looking forward to?
As someone that plays a lot of Rand, I think it's got to be Aes Sedai.
Weird flex, but okay.
Is it weird?
Well, I know that that's a pitfall. Or I feel like that's a pitfall. At least it is on Nynaeve, 100%. Like, if you pick Aes Sedai on Nynaeve, that's just bad. Because it's useful at exactly one point in the game.
Yeah.
And then it's not. Whereas if you pick, like, Aiel or Borderlander with her, you can still get a tier 2 channeler at the right time in the game when you need one. But the rest of the game, you have a good trait. So I kind of assume the same is true for Rand. He does need more quantity of channeling followers, though, so there is that in the favour of the Aes Sedai plan. I don't know, have you actually had a chance to try it out with Rand? The Aes Sedai trait?
No, I haven't played a trait game yet.
Oh, wow, okay. Well,
I'm thinking Aes Sedai or like Andorran's just like so like there's so many Andorrans. Even after splitting them into 2 rivers and Andorrans.
yeah, slightly lesser insane now that they've been split in half, but well, it was more like, I think it was like maybe 40% of the Andorrans were 2 rivers, so
Yeah, 2 rivers versus trait now.
yes, they both have their own trait.
Of course, Perrin will be wanting to grab that.
Oh yeah, 2 rivers Perrin is definitely one I'll be keeping my eyes on. Right now for Perrin though, it's a Dark Arm pack in Amador. Perhaps looking to catch up on the score track a little bit before looking at Forsaken. It's going to set him back in the troop department though. He does have that Bury the Dead, so 14 points on the way more than likely. It's not a bad swing. It's basically a Megideon, right? Something like that.
I don't remember.
Close enough. Yeah, it's close enough. It'll do. She's weak.
Did we see what's on top of the tier 3 deck?
I don't know after the Ozengar, I think that was all we knew.
Drop them.
We'll wait for Robin to peak again before I do, but yeah, that Bury the Dead is coming out, so be a big fat 14.
Now, if Robin spanks, he will be barely in first place.
But he will still be in first place.
Yeah.
So the window is running out for an effective spanking, ladies and gentlemen. We might still see a spanking, but it won't be as effective a spanking as it would be if it happened right this second on the Third Age Competitive League, the only place where you're going to see spanking on YouTube. I don't know if that's true. I assume YouTube has, like, content moderation with a shit like that, but...
that might be a bold assumption, but I'm not going to look and check.
It's certainly the most brutal form of spanking you can find on YouTube.
Undoubtedly.
So don't forget to spank that like button for RJ. Spank the sub button, just for the sub button, because subs like being spanked.
Please don't.
Why? That was a Balefire on top of the deck. See if Robin is interested in collecting. Hounding so far without Forsaken. There was a Shidar Haran Icicle, yeah. There was a Shidar Haran. It's the first tier 3 kill of the game. Robin is not going for the spanking. Significant letdown. Picks up a Balefire and a Cold Lightning. Kind of interested why he took the Balefire there. Maybe looking at Rodell? I feel like Rodell's the obvious choice.
For Balefire?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see.
Well, he peeked at the Balefire and then picked it up, but then picked a tier 2 card up. So it's not like he wanted to get under the Balefire. He actually wanted the Balefire.
Yeah.
So... Marinal via the flip. Rand's going to take a look through the discard pile, perhaps counting up his Horn of Valir. I think it was on 9 before, I don't know if it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think he's on 8. Oh, Bowel got recruited from the discard pile.
Woohoo! Big summer blowout.
Lady Cheyenne for Perrin. Gotta keep farming those tier 2s. Who needs Forsaken, says Mahal here. I'll just walk up and smack some nerds around and catch up to y'all. Foot split between Rand and 9eve at the minute. I think Perrin could be the Dark Wolf of this game. Don't forget everyone hanging out in chat. If you want to ask me or Anth anything, we'll be going through a bit of an AMA Q&A at the end of the stream. You could use that ask question feature on YouTube. We'll be reading through all those questions at the end. Hopefully that will turn into a permanent feature of the show, because I think it's fun to get questions from the viewers, and it's interesting for me to see what people want to ask in terms of the game, because that lets me know how people are interpreting it, and like it's just very helpful as a developer.
For sure.
But it's also fun.
There was a Shidar around there.
Yeah, I answered that already.
Oh, okay.
Go, doing a Robin.
Doing
Doing a Robin.
Doing a Robin?
Yeah.
Oh, where I repeat everything you say?
Yeah.
I was actually not here for a second to turn on some lights, so
I did not know that.
yeah, you weren't supposed to know that. I outed myself.
What? As in, you came out of the closet?
Came out of the light. I don't know. Am I outing myself as a
A
Forsaken?
dark friend? Yeah. I'm not sure how. Now I feel like I need to take a shower.
Barthanas the flip for.
And I'm the dark
Matt.
too.
Beating him. Gonna play the 2 arms now.
Yeah. Full value on that.
Get some extra points. I guess do we know what's on top of the deck now? The tier 3?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I think when I searched the deck to make sure they shuffled, it might be a dial-in, but I don't want to look if the players aren't looking.
Yeah. Oh no.
I know some people like to see what's coming up.
Oh no, he just
There's a Herod fell.
Oh, well that's kinda lame.
Yeah.
I don't know. Hairpell's alright, but
Yeah, other people have said that it takes the anticipation out sometimes, but never mind anticipation, we've got a spanking coming up, y'all.
Big summer blowout.
Sorry to any headphones users for that onslaught of sound effects, but the first use of spanking in a league game has to be celebrated. Rip ears. All around the globe. Bob, not going to be happy about that one. Losing his lead. By being put in. Robin really just did a victory lap around Tarmon Gaiden, right? Put Bob over his knee and said, "You stay where I put you." Right below me.
Parents sliding into the lead.
Yeah,
by successfully avoiding a spanking.
Yeah. Oh, that was exciting. Finds a 4 and a 1 for the books. Still got that Death Gate hanging out, so we'll be able to take another fight sooner rather than later.
Yeah, still sitting on
Journey to
16 combat
Ruidian
strength.
for that.
Balefire.
It's got to be the Rodell.
Yeah. Being erased from existence.
Deleted. See, this is why I don't think Rodell needs a nerf. Because there's answers. Like, everyone thinks Balefire is the worst card in the game, but it answers the best card in the game. Crazy, huh?
Crazy. I don't know if Rodell needs a nerf. Like,
I don't think he does, because you can
it's
kill
fine
him.
to be strong.
You can steal him,
Especially,
you can
like-
kill him, you can tap him with disarm.
It's not like they're like now after like going through like some of the characters and stuff. Like, there's other like strong tier 3s, right?
Yeah,
It's not
yeah.
like he's like head and shoulders above them.
I don't know. I still think he is the best. But
Yeah, but it's not like it's Rodell and then like, oh, you get like Borderland followers 1 favor cheaper or something, right? Like with the old Agelmar.
yeah,
It's like-
yeah. The other
like it's-
ones
it's
are better
closer.
now. Rodell rightfully at the top though. One of the coolest characters in the books, if you ask me or any other nerd. Sulin getting flipped over for Matt, don't know why I peeked at that.
Killing the suspense, James. Rand peeking at it at tier 3 action.
It's persecution.
Oh,
Probably doesn't care about that one.
bad, but yeah, kind of. Let's move into tier. Trolling. Flippanova versus Surah. You'll need to tap or play a card to beat her. You know, that probably was unfortunate.
Yeah, he's got 12. He's using a counter for his strokes.
No, Robin. Rand. That was Rand.
Oh, I thought that was Matt. Sorry. Use this tier 3, right, okay. I thought you were on about Matt tapping followers.
Nah.
And then you're trying to look for ways to recover since that oath rod. In the flesh and the void. Her only tools for a fight at the minute. And that's not a lot. Finds a spine portal to go with it. It was looking like a Bob game 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, losing that Blossom Sapphire killed this momentum.
Significant
Down.
setback.
Being spanked out of first place.
Yeah. But Bob, no stranger at bouncing back from hard times. Wait, did I just bin one of his cards? No, he didn't have that. I think he thought Hammer and Anvil was an action, not a battle.
Yeah, that happens.
A lot of people make that mistake. I don't really get it. It's like... it says battle on it. Do we need updated text boxes on the actions that are similar to the character ones, maybe? Don't know if that'd be helpful or annoying. Bit of a pause here as Mahalanir looks through the discard pile. Adam Merc.
There's still a Battleborn in there, I think. Be nice. I wonder if there's any other military fighting in there. Taking a very long time at Adam Merc. Finally decides on a learned in combat. It will get him an extra skill level to play for the one for the books, if he so wishes. Might gonna go to Jengai Pass. Maybe looking for a tier 3 military? Tier 2 military? He finds a charge. It's gonna be nice for Skeeter. Just 2 cards in hand now, but a charge and a well-turned card's pretty 2 good cards to have, right? You still there, Hans? Sorry, I'm being talked at right now.
Oh.
What was the question?
The question was, if you had 2 cards in your hand and those cards were well-turned cards and charge, would you be happy?
Yeah.
Yeah?
As a mat.
Yeah, as a mat.
As a mat, yeah. It would
Yeah.
be.
Yeah. Then you'd be Skater right now.
Excellent. So he's sitting at what? 19 plus 5 plus another 8. So you can kill most of the Forsaken right now.
Quite
barring
a lot.
Cancels.
Looks like Bob's
Bob's-
doing a spine portal. Oathrod got picked up at Haddon Merc by Robin there as well. He's going to see the Death Gate in Mahalania's hand with this spine portal. Bob is. No real follow-up to say the least. Oh, he does have a spy network, so maybe he is going for something. Got the Battleborn, but other than Battleborn, like in the flesh and the void, but that doesn't feel like looking for a fight territory. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe.
There's a Mihail, an Agonor, a Dylin, and a Herod Fell.
And he has what, 6 plus. So he's at 12 combat strength. Battleborn, which would be 10.
Really? Oh wow. Yeah.
It's like he could. He needs something to beat either of them, I think. Right.
There is a Padon Fern in the tier 2.
That could be interesting.
Discarding some cards here potentially as well. We'll stack
Getting
up the Horn of Valir for Robin.
Yeah.
But he knows about the Horn of Valir, he just saw it.
Buffing it for Robin and then buffing it for
Dropping all of the tier 2s.
Matt.
Yeah, because the Olva. Some questionable decisions here on the Spy Network, maybe. Of course, more faith to Bob, but... Don't think he can take... Oh, he can take the Mihail. He's got the Bornhold for the extra.
Right. Bornhold is plus 4 now?
Yes. Yeah. So if he's on plus 14, then he's on 26. He can actually take the Agnor.
Yep. He's the only one. I guess we know he has
That's the one he's pulled out.
the well-turned calves, right? We know Skeeter has
No, yeah, that's Skeeter. Skeeter has a well-turned calves. Bob has a fighting dirty, but that won't help. Contingency plan that he can't play anymore with the Battle down. The Void he can play, so he will get to pop that one. Bob perhaps hoping that the Void gets cancelled. Clear the way for the Battleborn, if it does. Oh, he doesn't like he's going to kill Fane Ice, because moved him to the discard pile. I feel like there's a bit of a delay here today on the stream. With chat. Maybe more than usual.
Yeah. He could kill... how would he be killing the Fane, though?
Good question.
Kill Agonar and then kill Fane?
Well, he drew another contingency plan and an Idam, which can be used by anybody now. We'll point that out. It doesn't have to be a Sean.
Yeah.
And a Sorrowful Execution, so fuck all. Gonna have to pop that. Oh, did he use a moment's notice just then?
Looks like it.
Ah, so he is going to get a contingency plan, finds himself a Persecution or a Lone Wolf, also not helpful.
So he still has the Idom in hand, right?
Still has the Idam, yeah.
Okay. Just imagine he just drops the Idom, deletes it, and then pulls whatever on us. Bob wouldn't do that, but it would be funny.
Yes, he does still have it. He made me check then when I realised what you were saying, but... Battleborn plus Bornhold will get it done. Come on, Skier, play the well turn card. Oh, we can't well turn cards. It's by a man.
But man, yeah.
And that's the second Forsaken of the game down by Bob. Showing Robin exactly what happens when you spank him. Comes back twice as angry.
Captain. And we know that there's still... Did you see if Mihail's back on the top?
I don't know the order of the next three, but I'm guessing he's not.
Yeah. I wonder... I don't know.
So the Herod fell on a dial-in. Oh, sorry.
Airfell does like the same thing as dial-in, right? Not the same thing, but it's like similar. Where you can, like,
Herod Fell draws an action when he's exhausted. Dial-in can be exhausted to draw an action.
Right.
So I would say she's strictly better on terms of just the text ability.
Yeah. I guess the only one that's she's not like strictly better would be Matt. I mean, I guess she's still better because you can do it outside of a fight, but like it's not hard to find a fight if you need a card.
Trying to distract Robin with Finn. Maybe. Maybe that was just the order they were in. He flipped all four of them over in one go and then just dropped them in there, so... Skeeter flipping a tier 2.
Right. Kind of surprised he's not. I mean, I guess we know that the fighting dirty exists, but they don't know, right?
As far as I'm aware, they don't know.
And he has the well-turned cows anyway. So
He's the dial-in on top. Yeah, Skeeter should be going for a fight 100%. He's slow rolling himself here.
You definitely see, like, as people get more experience, they kind of...
There's
like a weird thing where they... Yeah.
Not in, like, how fast they're playing, but how fast they're searching for fights, yeah. We were talking about that in yesterday's stream, yeah. Call Lightning added to Robin's hand as well, by the way, at some point. Missed that one, but... I might have caught it, actually, now I think about it. It's worth pointing out, it's been sat there for a while, and Nag is flipped over by Bob. Give him a little extra padding on the scoreboard. But yeah, you definitely do notice the shift in tempo between the newer players and the older players. I think the thing is that the more games you play, the more you get fed up of not making an impact before the end of the game. And you realise how quickly other players are making an impact, and how little time there actually is.
Yeah. Also, like, how, like, little you actually need to take a fight.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. People over-prepare way too much. They're like, well, I need to be on at least 36 so I can kill anything in the deck. And I'm like, yeah, but there's only like 2 things in the deck that you need that much for. So, you know, play your odds. At least a little bit.
Yeah.
Pairing to have any gas. He has himself 24 base strength in a village, a death gate and a fog, a learned in combat, unfold the fan. Not looking bad. Dial-in is currently on top of the deck, though. Robin did peek at that a moment or two ago.
Was that battle Hammer and Anvil discarded by Bob?
No, I think that was played by Mahalnir just now, going to Kyrian through Trollocs.
Okay.
Surprised he didn't play the Learned in Combat as well. Yeah.
I've forgotten about it.
Maybe just doesn't want to draw too many cards now. Plenty in hand as it is. Picks up the Marine. Be able to play that Fog if... log in and the Death Gate goes wrong. Skeeter grabbing a learn from the best with Elder Hammond. And a tier 3, which is Calendar.
Woohoo! Big summer blowout.
Okay, if he's not looking for a fight now. Matt maybe not the best character to make use of Calendar, but...
Yeah. Smaller hand size. Unfortunate. Oh. It's gonna kind of be a dead card in his hand too. So you can't just give it out to
Yeah.
90 or something.
I mean, you can just play it. The thing is, you have to sell it. That's the thing. You can't just play it. You have to sell it and then play it. By that I mean, like... You have to be like, look guys, come on. I'm in the last place. You know? I'm way behind you guys. I'm just gonna play this. Because, like, really, what else do I have going for me at this point? And then maybe they'll discard a couple cards, but then be like, I don't want to waste any more. He's not really threatening me. Let's have him. Let him have it.
Yeah.
That or Pop and Mashada.
Idom coming out. Or was that a discard?
I think it might be a discard. Blood Knife Ring. Ugh. God, I keep yawning. I apologise. Blood Knife Ring picked up though. Few options now in hand for Bob. We'll be ready to look for another fight soon enough. And this is the sort of pressure that we're talking about, you know? In the time since Bob took his last fight and has recharged enough to take another fight, we've been saying that entire time Skeeter should be looking for a fight.
Yeah. I'm gonna leave you on your own for a minute while I go to the washroom.
No worries. Kill command found by Mahalania. He also should definitely be looking for a fight. Probably been thinking that for a while too. But not so far behind on the score track, so managing to keep up through fighting the tier 2s and stuff so far. See what Skeeter decides to go with at Haddon the Merc. Battleborn. Be worth 8 points for him in combat to go with the 28 that he already has. Don't know if he really needed that. 33 even. Yeah, it could be a quick end here. Could be a quick end here for sure. Definitely a lot of the players. I mean, I think everyone right now is in a position to take a fight, other than maybe Robin. But even Robin's got, yeah, he's got a call light in Horn and Valia. So yeah, everyone could take a fight right now, and Dylan being flipped suggests that Robin's ready to start looking for one. Definitely do think we are going to see a swift end to this game. Learn from the best picked up by Bob as well. Well, there's at least a Mahale in the next two. We know that much. After that, don't know where the Forsaken are, but some tools to find them from some of the players are available. Sorrowful Execution discarded by Bob. Yeah, Robin flipped Dylan in tier, starting to chip away at those followers on top of the deck, presumably. And Mahalania will go to Carien this turn. I don't know if I've actually seen him use his tier 3 yet, which is kind of disappointing. Herod fell flip. Probably not going to bother with that one. That does mean that Mahale is the next card on top now. Could get picked up by Skeeter this next turn in tier, potentially. I wouldn't have either, Icicle. I'm just not being that critical, I guess. Yeah, hopefully Matt gets this tier 3 here. Really, absolutely zero reason not to. Yeah, I think you do it before you take the troops. Because you don't need them. 23 combat strength for Mihail, Matt's already on 20 himself. Just need to tap a few followers to get the rest of the distance. Find that a lot easier than he was anticipating. Leia, Layla, and Abel tapped there. We'll secure the Mihail for Skeeter and bring him back up towards the other players. Bob, though, still nursing a lead. Will take Skeeter a bit of time to recover from the troops lost on this endeavour. I hope Perrin gets one too, Ice. He should have had probably 2. He's got Kill Command in hand, Deathgate. There's going to be a lot of leftover power in hand at the end of this game, put it that way. Looks like Matt's exhausting a bunch of followers to save some troops. Not going to have many left over though, only 3 remaining at the end of the day. 5, sorry, after picking them up in tier. The ones that he hadn't before. So he's still not that bad of a position. Like, he's got Charge and Battleborn, that's 8 plus 9, 17, plus 10, 27, plus 5. He's on 32 still. Can do some decent work. Didn't see what Robin peaked at just then. He is going to Haddon Merc and picking up a gateway. Perhaps. I don't know, for some reason I have a feeling he's going to Tywin's Gap, but I don't know how accurate I am with that. Arundel for Bob. Kind of wasting time a bit here. Picks up a talented team and Telerenriod. Is Demandred in the discard pile? Oh, you think he's on top of the deck? Right, okay. Yeah, I didn't see what the peak was. If it was the Demandred on top, that makes total sense. But, unbeknownst to him, Perrin has unfolding the fan. So, not going to work out if he does try and, if he did take that because of a Demandred. I'm kind of curious now if it is a Demandred on top of the deck. If not, it's a Cadswain. Heavier than a mountain. Drawn by Perrin. Bit out of range still. Yeah, I don't know, I got a feeling that that's where he's heading. It feels like a Robin thing to do. He's gonna flip a tier 3, finds Cadswain on top of the deck. Don't think he'll be too interested in that one. Already got plenty of hand size available to him. With the base hand size plus low gain giving an extra one on top of that. Plenty of channelers in the team as well. No real need for Cad Swain on this occasion. I don't think he actually needs to discard. Oh no, he does. He's got 9. Don't forget to get those questions in before we approach the end of this game, folks. If there's anything you want to ask me or Anth about the game, about life, about why we're both single and lonely. I mean, I assume fame at least. And if people like the Q&As, we'll keep doing them. Skeeter with a big rotate after his kill. Possibly heading to Haddon and Merc, but really just needs to find more flips with the gas he's got in his hand. Looks like he only has 4 followers left available, including the Mordeath, so not too much on that front. Heron marked blade added to the grip though. I think Ran just moved to tier. Tapping his tier 3. Didn't see what the peak was, but I'm sure we're about to see in just a moment if he's tapping his tier 3. Unless he did it before playing a gateway. I think he was in Haddon Merc, not tier, so. I'm assuming this has to be a fight on top. Arangar, discard a random action. Well, isn't Gar already been? But Arangar, yeah. Still left to strike. It's still that fighting dirty hanging out for Bob over there, and a well-turned calves, I believe. So Robin currently is on 13 plus 7 is 20. He's going to need this Cold Lightning to go through all the Horn of Lear. Can play both of them, but 2 potential cancels on the table from other players. It's going to be something to watch out for. Bob is going to use the fighting dirty on the Call Lightning. I'll send that one to the discard pile. And if Robin loses this fight, he's looking to discard every male follower in his party. That's 5 out of 7. The perfect score. Shout out anyone who got that reference. So, kind of hoping that this well-turned calves does come through on the learn from the... Oh no, the Horn of Lee has been played by Loyal, because... You don't need to learn from the best that, but okay.
I am back.
Well, Arangar has just gone down to a Horn of Lear.
Wow, Matt finally took a fight.
No, that was Robin, yeah.
I wasn't here for
Matt
Mahale.
did kill Mahale.
Nice.
Still everyone basically capable of fighting.
Especially if Matt add the Horn of Valyr now.
He does. He has plenty anyway, but yeah. Yeah, everyone's ready for a fight other than now Robin, who
This will be the
just
last
took
Forsaken.
one. Last Forsaken coming up just in a moment or two, and it's a good job you came back, because I need to use the bathroom. Back in a minute.
Bob doing some math here, it looks like. Moving to Kyrie. Sitting on 9 combat strength. Flipping a Sharina and Samara. This looks like this is where it's going to wrap up. Just playing the Void to gain a few extra cards. Robin will be cut weaving the Void. Don't know if that would be a if that was a bait or if Bob was relying on that. See Bob doing the math. Tapping Cornhold for an extra 4. Sitting at 13 combat strength now.
Yeah, someone's getting a semi.
Yeah, Bob. Dropping
Blood Knife Ring with the
Mylon.
Mylon.
He has just enough with that.
23, yeah. That'll probably clinch him the win here. Outside of
Yeah,
any
unless,
disturbing last battle shenanigans. But
Yeah, or whatever the following thing is. I don't remember.
follow the thread. I don't think anyone. Follow that lead.
Yeah. There's one.
Can't see one.
I don't even know if anyone has high enough leadership to play it. Now that I think about it.
No, I don't think anyone does. Well, there's an Art Hawkwing that could play it.
Yeah.
I think the Art Hawkwing was actually slated to play a heavier than a mountain on the next turn using Gawain's buff. Not learning from the best on a Blood Knife Ring. It's the last turn of the game, you know. Guess you get a level out of it.
Yeah. Why not?
Could make the difference. That last place is going to be tight.
Yeah, for sure.
It looks like we'll be heading into the last battle here, folks. And then getting into some Q&A questions after a chat with the players. In fact, why don't I just get into some of those now. While we're doing the last battle. Do one or two of them. Alright. Oh shit! I lost all the questions!
James.
I clicked end the Q&A thinking that would stop people being able to submit.
Well.
Well, that went well. I can't believe I
If
just
anyone
did
remembers
that.
their questions, maybe they can submit.
Oh my god, I'm so stupid, guys. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, I know one of them was asking if you're having a bad hair day. Is that why you're not on camera? I think that was from Zach.
Every day's a bad hair day, Zach.
Good answer, good answer. One of them I saw at the bottom, what's my dream job? I don't know. I don't want to work. I hate the commercialization of modern society. And I do not support the man or any of its constructs. I simply claim money from my government, create board games, and write books, and do anything that I feel is validating to myself. Yeah, generally all just about keeping the health happy rather than the jobs. But enough of this. Questions. I'll try and remember a couple more of them afterwards. Let's jump into a chat with the players.
Play
Oh,
in the
yeah.
chat.
Hey, hey, hey.
How'd you like that game, James?
How did I like that game? That was a spanking, Robin.
Yeah,
That was a lot of
was
fun.
the most fun card of the game that I played.
We went a bit crazy over that.
Nice.
It was good.
Yeah, that was a great game. Bob, you came with something to prove today. And you
Yeah.
proved it,
Yep.
despite the
White Cloak
setbacks.
The White Cloak trait got a bit of a boost there.
I know, right? I was saying you were doing some early advertising for March League, demonstrating the benefits of traits.
When you
They
grab
won
the
me the
Davros,
game, pretty much. The White
Who's-
Cloaks won me the game.
Well, yeah, every
was
fight
going
you took,
for-
right?
Only killing Forsaken that end in Gar.
Ah, okay. Yeah. That makes sense. Mahalanir and Skeeter, I have to say, both of you could have probably been looking for fights a little earlier.
Did you jump once, Malinir?
I also didn't notice that, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I never did.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Even towards the end, it was like, well, if something pops up and somebody loses, and a lot of times it was like, yeah, the next thing is about as good as I want as far as, am I getting actions, or, I wanted to go through Trollocs to throw a card out there.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, it's certainly an exciting game. You guys definitely put us through the paces there.
Yeah. Lots of fuckery. I probably should have focused a little more on killing Forsaken at the end instead of picking up like Oathrod and Cut Weaves, but
Yeah, I was a bit surprised by that overrun pickup.
well, I thought he was gonna go get another tier 3
Weave.
Weave.
Yeah. Never did.
I-
Lots of
I
people
also
had gas in
could've-
hand at the end there. Lots
yeah,
of
I was
gas.
thinking maybe I should have played that before killing the Gar, but I didn't know if somebody else would get it first.
Oh yeah, that spying portal, everyone's hand was like Malinir had a crazy hand at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Like us.
All the
That's
hands
where
were
all the
pretty
weaves
good, yeah.
went. Yeah.
Yeah, Deathgate still sat in Mal on his hand at the end of the game. Keeping that one from the other players there, good job.
I think that's why you got Logan to play it, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no, he actually got the Logan before he drew the Deathgate.
Okay.
I might have had another high-ish level. No, it was just there's not a whole lot of things I know to use old treaties for. And it's like, well, here's a level 10 challenger, and it bumps up my hand size by 1. So
Yeah.
I'll go.
Oh, it's a good call. Don't see the guild and often, but worked out. Well, that was a great game, everyone. Thank you for playing, and congratulations, Bob, on your first win. Commiserations to
Thank
the
you.
other 3 of you, although you will still earn honour for playing. I think me and Ant are just going to jump back into the commentary chat and answer a couple more questions. I accidentally deleted all the questions from the Q&A, so that went well. But I closed it thinking clicking the end Q&A button will just stop people from being allowed to add more questions. And no, got rid of them all. But some of them are being reposted in chat, so we're going to hop into the other voice and finish up the stream real quick. But cheers for playing, everyone. Great game.
Good game, guys.
Good game, guys.
Game.
Thank you. Good game.
Anth, do you have a dream job?
Not really. Just something I get by. And that's the most I want to think about it.
I am with you on that one. Who are you most excited to play as in 2023? Is Ranth on a break?
Most excited to play. I have to say, I'm still Rand's still my favorite, but I think I need to kind of I guess give it a break for a bit to one note.
Predict the 5 players in Q1 Invitational. Okay, I'll go first. Robin, Bob, Critter. Wait, who won this month? I can't remember. I need to look back at the leagues. Get the table up. Jessica, Icicle, Robin, Bob, Critter?
Yeah, that's what I was.
Maybe not Critter. She only got 2 points in the first round. Otherwise, I would say her. Don't know, it's kind of hard to predict at this point. It's still very early in the first season, so lots of games to be played yet. Robin reposted one of his questions. With all the new folks playing, are you thinking that we can maybe implement White Tower Initiate for a Chaos Month and do 6-player games only if the numbers work out? I don't think that'll be a thing. The possibility of White Tower Initiate in competitive is a thing, but I don't think 6-player games would be great for streams. Streams are already long enough. I think it'd be a lot. It'd be a lot, and trying to organize a game between 3 or 4 people can sometimes be hard enough. But 6 people on the same day, plus me, plus commentator, like that's going to be hard to organize. So I don't think we'll ever see 6-player league games. If anything, we'll see less 5-player league games, just due to the way I'd prefer to organize things and the ease of organization. But yeah, 6 is a little much. White Tower Initiate, though, could be included at some point. It's just a bit overcomplicated for some players, and we do have a lot of newer players joining the league nowadays, so I don't want to put them off by introducing something big and crazy like the White Tower Initiate.
It also
sorry, go
takes time, you know. But it's, like, it takes so much time to go through everything and what the person.
Yeah.
Unless you know beforehand what you're going and everything.
Yeah, if we boot up a game with traits, or one of the other variants I have planned, the idea is I can explain that trait or variant to someone in a minute, and they'll be able to play the game. With the White Tower expansion, that's not a variant, that's an expansion, and there's rules that go alongside that need to be taught and explained. And yeah, we don't want to have that much upfront stuff on a league game, I don't think. So that's my answer for that one. I wish I had the questions still. There was loads of them. I don't know if Disney Princess was a question. Is that our favourite Disney Princess? Or were you calling one of us a Disney Princess, Icicle? What? He just said Disney Princess, that was it. I don't know. I guess Ariel? I don't know, do you have an answer to that? The loan words Disney Princess?
God, I barely remember the Disney movies, it's been a while. Belle? Still fine? Belle's fine.
Sure, probably. Well, with a lack of other questions because I deleted them, I guess that's the end of the show. Favourite battle in the books from Bob there?
Yeah.
What about you, Anth?
Could you repeat it?
Favourite battle in the books?
Favorite battle? Ooh. I mean, it's gotta be the end of book one for me, as a Rand fan.
Really? I thought you were gonna go Do My As Wells for sure.
Do As Wells is cool, but I don't know. There's something about the end of book one that just hooked me into the rest of the series.
I think there's some contenders. There's some really strong contenders. I don't think the end of book one is one of them, personally. But you do you, Anth. I think the Do My As Wells has to be up there, and so does Cleansing the Taint. I think for me, and obviously the last battle has to be up there, but I don't even think you can count that in the category if we're talking about battles, because it's so massive. I think for me it has to be Matt blowing the horn and that battle with the fight in the sky, but mainly because Matt blew the horn, and I'm a Matt stan.
It's fair.
Another question from Icicle. If there's a big fight on the table, do you try and build towards it or flip news of it Forsaken? I know it's situational, but discuss your thought process. I think that is too situational to answer a lot of the time. Because, like, it depends what my opponent's doing, it depends how big it is, how far away I am from it. If it's going to take me like 2 turns to build up, I'll probably do it, yeah. If it's going to take me like 4 turns to build up, the vast majority of the time someone else is going to get there first. So it's really about keeping tabs on the other players and figuring out who's going to get there first. And if someone else is going to get there before you, it's pointless building up for it. If you think you can take a smaller one as well, especially. If you have information about the top of the deck, that also helps. Yeah, I don't know. It's a tough question to answer without knowing the exact situation. What is the ending of my book to spoil Robin? I wouldn't want to do that to him. I wouldn't want to do that to him. I'm not going to spoil my book for anyone. But yeah. You should read my book. Not that anyone can. It's not publicly available. But if you want to read it, let me know. Because I'm in constant need of validation. I think that might be all we've got for the questions here. But there's 9 people watching right now. This is the most popular part of the stream so far. So maybe people are enjoying me just sort of rambling at a camera here. I don't know. There's 10 viewers now. The fuck's happening? You guys tuning in for?
I was here to see the Q&A. Here we bungled it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, everyone wanted to see the Q&A that didn't happen. Yeah. If you've got Q&A questions, post them in chat now, because the Q&A option disappeared. Don't know what happened with that one. It just ran out the window. Yeah, YouTube. Ugh, fuck YouTube. So I had to use. Alright, folks, I think that's going to be it. Been a pleasure. We'll be back next month. I'll be releasing some updates tonight. I'll probably be releasing some more updates in the next week or two, whenever I feel like it and come up with them. Should be some good months coming up. If you'd like to join the league or the Discord server, just join the Discord server below first, and then if you want to get into casual games or league, you can do so from in there. Of course, you can download the game for free in Tabletop Simulator Steam Workshop right now and play it. And don't forget to spank the sub button on your way out. Spank the like button for RJ and leave a comment down below saying mean things about Ant's haircut or lack thereof. Until next time, Tai'Shar.